Okay. Wait, that's not what I wanted. That's what I want. Bandage finger still. Day 2? Or is it day 1? I did it yesterday. And I guess today. I guess today's the first full day, right? No, yeah, day 1. Day 1, burnt finger. I streamed yesterday, and I thought it was an awesome stream. I had fun. I played a little bit of Mecca Chameleon. I kicked ass, and then I ended the stream, and then the video didn't show up. And then I go and look, and I realized that I didn't have the settings on to save the stream. So that's just lost for all of time. But now I got to set, and I changed my name, which is a pain in the ass. Changing your name on Twitch has to be one of the worst things ever. I don't know why they make this so difficult. Because it makes it seem like you messed something up, but you just have to log out and log in like 3 times for it to like catch up. It's very strange. Anyway, I wanted to be J-Dog, but it wouldn't let me, which is funny because I don't think there's even a streamer called J-Dog on Twitch. I'm going to see. J-Dog. Okay, so there's... No, there's not even a fucking J-Dog. There's a J-Dog to Melon? What possible reason could there be for them to not let me use the J-Dog name? I don't understand. Does this J-Dog the Melon? J-Dog Stain? Like, there's no way this person... No, that's weird. C-Dog? Cool. Well, you're a popular person, whoever you are. But no J-Dog. Yeah. Noted. Absent is J-Dog. There's no J-Dog. So, what the hell? Oh well. Anyway, I'm J-Dog80 now, everyone. I wasn't a huge fan of the Soto streams. It was just like a last minute name that I came up with. I wasn't too thrilled with it. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll adapt this J-Dog persona that I've been going, with lately. And I guess that's just what I'm going to be. But my real name is Jason, if anyone's finding this. And now you should. So everything that I said yesterday, you're not going to know. I made it, I sounded like I was going to stay out forever. And I'm trying to put these up on YouTube. Hopefully you're finding these on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. But, I burned my finger yesterday. And there's a couple of things I wanted to do here. First off, I'm only going to do this for like a little bit. I may play something. I don't know yet. But I want to try to kind of get a rhythm going with streaming. I'm trying to get an audience. It's hard to get an audience when I go live and no one really comes on by. Now, Lisa, who I was talking to yesterday, she's in the middle of something. Sorry, I'm just posting. There we go. Just posting places. But yeah, Lisa's doing something, so she won't be able to join. I don't know if anyone else is gonna be joining us, but you know what? We're gonna plow on. We're just gonna do our thing. What did I do yesterday? So yeah, we burnt my finger. Talked about that. Played some Mecca Chameleon. That was strange. That was the most goated I've ever played that game. It was nuts. I was hiding in plain sight. No one saw me. It was amazing. Um, and then watched a series of commercials from 1992 that featured a lot of shit. It had news about Kevorkian, Dr. Jack Kevorkian, stuff about when the World Trade Center was just bombed, not even, the 9/11 ones, like the like the 92 version. There was stuff about Waco, like the whole Waco thing was happening. Damn, it was a lot. It was crazy. There's a lot of stuff in that footage. Just 30 minutes of footage. And I just kind of hung out. There's a couple of things I do want to do here. I've only got a couple of hours. I'm meeting a friend for dinner. He is a fellow podcaster. Goes by the name of Reverend Scott. He does the Church of Tarantino podcasts. And he is in Indianapolis because there's a convention right now called Day of the Dead. Or Days of the Dead? Maybe it's Days of the Dead. And he gave me the impression he's doing a booth there, but I'm not certain. Don't quote me on that. But he's there regardless with his friend Sean. And they wanted to meet for dinner because I live here. And so we're going to a place. The thing is, this place is on the east side of Indianapolis. And I don't ever go to the east side just because I live on the west side of Indianapolis. And so I don't get to go out to the east side very often. But there is a pizza place that I really enjoy out there. So we're going to go meet up there, which is at 8 o'clock. And the old person inside me was like, 8 o'clock? But it's like, you know what? No, let's live a little. It's Saturday. We're going to meet a friend, a podcasting friend. I'm going to meet a guy who met Quentin Tarantino. Hell yeah. Let's do this. But yeah. Second thing I wanted to do. What order do I want to do this in? I'm going to do this first. First off, check out this cool bag I got. Oh. It's heavy because there's something in it. I got it from I'm gonna be on a video of the Criterion Closet, and I stole this, so you're gonna see that video on the Criterion channel sometime in the future. It's like Jason Soto's Criterion picks, and then how it's supposed to work is you put the movies in the bag, and then to cut the camera, and then you give the bag and the movies back. Obviously, those people that go on there do not keep the movies. It's all just for show. But I kept the movies and I kept the bag. I just ran. And then they lost me. And then I got back here to Indianapolis. So they'll never find me. But yeah, I got this cool little bag. It is indeed little. I thought it would be a little bigger. But I guess it's only supposed to hold movies. But I got a board game in here. But I did want to talk about this board game that I got. Because it's been on my mind for years since I've been into board games. Some years ago, God, probably pre-pandemic, this company, who I don't even know the name of, made this board game, and they only made a limited amount. And so the Kickstarter got successful. They shipped the games to the people, and then that company apparently went out of business. And so they stopped making the game. And so now it is a highly sought after game. To prove this, I'm going to look this up. Give me a second. What's hilarious is I'm probably going to find this version. But anyway, so the game is called Camp Grizzly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Okay. So the game is called Camp Grizzly. And it's a horror game, obviously. It's supposed to be a like a slasher movie set in camp. It's supposed to be like Friday the 13th, the board game. It just went out of out of production, and they stopped selling it. So now all these, what do they call this? Second market, third market, ninth market, 27 market. I don't know. You name it. Started just selling these on eBay for, yeah, $450. I'm not doing that. But yeah, $695. Holy shit, someone does have this new version on here for $200. I did not pay $200. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I did not pay $200. No. I did not. But yeah, so anyway, so you already know the ending of this, but it was out of print for a long time, and then finally this other company called Trick or Treat Studios got the rights to it somehow, and then they published a second version, and yep, that's what I got right here. I got my own version of the second edition, and I'm very excited because this was one of those games that I heard about. I'm like, that sounds cool. Oh, it's out of print? Well, fuck. And I was trying to get lucky and hoping, like, maybe some clueless person sold it to, like, a Goodwill, or it's at an estate sale, or something. But no, it was really hard to find. And as you see, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars on eBay. Yeah, so many. Although I think anything like game related will do this. Will do shit like this where it's like, hey, here's the new. These are terrible ass photos, by the way. Yeah, but see, yeah, they just do this shit where they just sell it. They just sell it on eBay and they don't even give a fuck. So, but the point is, I got the game finally. Second edition. I don't know anything about differences. If there's a difference, if it matters, I don't know. But yeah, I'm very excited. And what's cool is tomorrow, I am meeting up with some friends to play board games, and I'm taking this with, which means I have to kind of learn it. But and it's not a complicated game. I did read the rule book here. Here's the rule book. It's not very complicated. It's just like, do a thing, do another thing. Do a thing, do another thing. And that's it. Like, it's not very complicated. I'm realizing you're seeing my stuff, and that's okay. There we go. I'm learning all this. But I'm excited. This is a very, 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 I'm very, very excited. About this. I've been pumped since they've announced this. There's a lot of shit in this box. Like, I wish I could hold this up. Like, there's no way I can hold this. There. This is all the shit that it comes with. It's all like a bunch of cards, it's a bunch of tokens, there's a lot in this. And yeah, so I gotta learn it. Or I'm gonna try to learn it. I think I'm gonna do one of those things where we just learn it together. So they're going to have the misfortune of learning a game alongside me tomorrow. But yes. Oh, shit. Camp Grizzly. Yeah, very excited about this. And I'm going to put this in my Criterion bag that I stole from Criterion. Yeah, I wonder, though, I've not tried to put DVDs in here. I do wonder how many you could fit in this. I'll have to see. Okay, on the topic of board games. I'm hoping I can do this. We're going to go back to... Hang on, let me just get this ready.
This is the...
Don't spoil anything. I found this YouTube video. It got, like, recommended to me, probably for the obvious reasons. I tried the $2,000 AI-powered board game sex doll. I have so many questions. So many questions. So, what is this? What does this do? I guess we're going to find out. So, I don't know anything about this dude, his channel. This is a 12-minute video. We're going to check this out. I do see he apparently did a Q&A. It was 2 hours long. I am not watching that. Now, when you see the words, I tried the $2,000 AI-powered board game sex doll, you get a little worried. Rightfully so. Let's see what's going on.
$2,000 AI-powered board game sex doll. And I'm pretty sure it's the future of board gaming. She never turns down a game night, helps with learning rules, and can even decide what to play.
Okay, is this a joke? Because all of that was very jokey. So is this just the thing he did? This is going to be a 12-minute joke that we're about to suffer through here?
Play the crypto. It really turns me on.
In this video, I'm going to show you why one of these deserves a spot in every game room, including yours. First off, you may not have even known that board game sex dolls were a thing. I didn't, until a few years ago when the sex doll company Tantally reached out and asked me to do a review.
That is a real company.
Now, they didn't explicitly say their doll was for board games, but since they reached out to me, someone who only does board game content, the only logical conclusion is the doll must be meant for board games. So?
Whoa. Hang on. Are you telling me okay, so this has nothing to do with board games. Although, I like that. It must be a YouTube thing, right? It's got to be, right? Because there's no way those boobs are that real that it's going to cause a censorship issue, right?
I reviewed their doll, the video got a bunch of views, and ever since, I've been overwhelmed with sex doll marketers asking me to do more reviews.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, though, the Tantally doll was terrible. It had no head, no hands, and ultimately added nothing to the gaming
okay.
experience. Every other doll inquiry seemed like more of the same, so I turned them all down.
These things cost $350.
When YourDoll.com reached out asking me to review a doll from the brand Fun West, I could tell this one was different. It had a head. It had hands.
This one cost $2,100
to play board games with.
Well, it does say $2,000.
So I told them I'd do it. It arrived in this very discreet box with no branding on it.
That definitely looks like a dead body.
Since none of my neighbors who saw when it was delivered will get to know just how serious of a board gamer I am. Setting her up is a breeze. First,
that's a weird place
you remove
for
her head from its plastic container. Screw it onto
Does
her
it come
neck.
with wigs?
Then put her wig on.
Okay.
Next, dress her in the included silk gown. Now, I've never actually played a board game with a girl before, but I'm pretty sure this is typically the kind of thing they wear to a game night.
I pray this is indeed a joke. I guess this is what I get for treating this serious, because now I'm thinking this is literally a 12-minute joke that could have been 3 minutes. What is going to happen for the next 10 minutes? You know what? Can I analyze this guy's board games? He's got a Zool, Ready, Set, Bet. I have Ready, Set, Bet. It's right over there, actually. Okay. Yeah, I've not played a lot of these. Arnak. Okay, I've not, no. Some of these I've not played before. Slade. I've played the video game version of Slade Aspire, but I've not played the board game version. I've heard the board game version is actually pretty good. I think if it's at Gen Con, I may pick it up.
After this, bend your legs into a sitting position, sit her at your table, set up a game,
you're not gonna put panties on her?
ready to go. Now, there are so many great things about her that completely elevate the board game experience. For example, the AI feature is unlike anything I've ever experienced before.
I love the board game Azel. I love how the smooth little tiles feel in my hands. That they make me think of something much harder and smoother.
But we'll get to that in a bit. I wanted to start by simply pointing out her hands. They're incredibly helpful, whether you use them to hold rulebooks, punch out tokens, or even just save table space. In deck building games, I always collect too many cards and end up with a really big deck. Her hands are perfect for holding big decks. It almost feels like they were specifically designed to do that. Additionally, in games like Cristallo, it's so nice cupping her hands around my jewels. Another great feature is her eyes. My previous doll didn't even have a head, so I had to add my own googly eyes to her neck. Not only does the Fun West doll have eyes, she has adjustable eyes. According to the instructions, to adjust them, you simply push and rotate. This works flawlessly and feels completely natural to do. Oddly enough, I think her eyes are actually better than a real person's eyes, since she can focus on multiple things at once. I like to make sure she has one eye on the game and one eye on me. Another thoughtful design feature is that her mouth actually works.
Oh god.
I love serving snacks at my game nights, but always feel like a disgusting pig if I'm the only one eating. By including a working mouth, Fun West ensured I'll never have to eat alone again.
I want to know the progression of this joke. I want to know if this guy was just like, you know what would be funny? And then he literally just bought sex dolls. Because I think the emails you can make up, right? There's no way actual sex doll companies reached out to this guy. Or he did, or he reached out to them first. Conspiracy theory on that.
Since she's always happy to gobble up whatever I serve.
I bet.
My only minor gripe is that they didn't include any teeth in her mouth. In my opinion, most gamers would prefer to feel hard dentures scraping and chomping down on whatever you feed her. The absence of teeth is especially curious since she does have hard fingernails and toenails, and I'm super grateful she does. Imagine being 30 minutes into a heavy gaming session and suddenly realizing the doll has smooth, untextured fingertips. It would totally ruin the mood, and I don't think I'd be able to finish. If I'm paying $2,000 for this, I want to make sure I finish every time. So it's great they included nails, and I can finish every time. Moving on.
This video better end with him actually fucking this thing.
The fact that her head is detachable is another surprisingly great feature. If there's a specific game you want to play but don't have enough people for, you can just twist her head off and place it at another spot. This technically turns her into two separate players, allowing you to more easily table games with higher player counts. Also, while playing, I found it becomes easy to forget she's not real because of just how detailed she is. According to the Your Doll website, everything on her, from her freckles to her eyeliner, has been hand-painted by an actual person. They did such a good job that I emailed their customer support asking if they could paint my Wonderland's War minis. But unfortunately, they told me they weren't able to. The wig that was included is also really on point. Instead of being well-kept and beautiful, it has the disheveled look of someone who's been at a gaming convention all day. And that really helps with immersion. Additionally, as someone who sleeves all my cards, it's comforting to know that her scalp is technically sleeved. On top of all this, Fun West included a gaming accessory packet with some really useful things. This is a board game bit holder you can use to organize your components and help keep them in one place. It even has these handy little straps which work great for transporting pieces across the table. My only complaint is that it's a little too small. It can rarely hold all my bits, and I often find them spilling out the sides. This is a dice tower cleaning tool. Dice towers have hidden tunnels with lots of folds and crevices, making them very hard to keep clean. It's best to give your dice tower a thorough once-over after every session, especially if it's been shared by a lot of players. A dedicated tool like this makes it easy to ensure your dice tower stays hygienic and ready for extended use with whoever sits down at the table next.
Yes.
I will note though, every dice tower is different. For quicker cleaning, make sure you consider the unique shape and size of yours before you start chucking things in there. The final accessory is this heating rod. There are so many times where I go to put away a game, only to find I'm struggling to fit all the components back into the box.
That's a problem.
The heating rod helps solve this problem. Plug it in, wait for it to heat up, then rub it along the surface of the box. The heat causes the walls to expand, making it easier to fit things inside. I found it works best if you rub the rod in a steady circular motion to help distribute the heat evenly.
This is wonderful.
Also, it's most effective on small, tight boxes. While all these features and accessories are great, this is the real star of the show. The Vine Talk
I am so mad. I am so mad. I cannot be this funny. I cannot even tell you how mad I am. This is fucking hilarious. Like, I'm being dead serious. This is fucking hilarious. How in the hell did this guy think of all this shit? He fucked this thing. He had to have.
AI box. This is what gives the doll the ability to speak.
Hi, I'm Bella, and I'm so excited to play with you. I think we're going to have a lot of fun, don't you?
This is a game changer. Her AI
Literally.
is so good, you'd barely even know she wasn't a real person. Which board game do you want to play? Rowdy Partners or In Too Deep?
Rowdy Partners. Just the thought of us teaming up for some wild, playful action has me all excited. Let's make it unforgettable.
She can literally do anything a real player can. She can strategize.
Oh, dear. I'd say my strategy involved teasing you with tempting moves, keeping you guessing, and making sure I stayed on top of every opportunity to dominate the board.
She can trash talk.
You're so bad at board games, it's almost like you're begging me to take control and show you how it's really done.
And she can even just chat like how I imagine a girl would talk to you.
I went to the strip club, but only to play board games. The energy was crazy. The music was loud, and the performers were absolutely amazing. Such a wild experience.
Very cool. However, I do want to note that getting her to talk like this did take a bit of training. Right out of the box, she surprisingly had no interest in board games. So, would you want to play a board game?
Board games. I want your big sliding deep inside my right now. I want to feel you open and up with your warm.
Oh my.
After some chatting, I discovered I could always get her in the mood to play games by simply telling her we should go to the living room.
I'm already just thinking about you repeating this to myself. Start pounding my until I can't even scream your name.
Let's go to the living room.
Finally? Dear, what do you feel like doing now?
Give me a detailed overview of the board game Ark Nova.
Ark Nova is a complex strategy game where players design and manage a modern zoo. Video building closures, house animals.
I have to love that it's doing the voice while actually describing this board game. That is hilarious. Oh my god. This is a genius. This video is a genius. Like, it is so crazy that this guy just thought of this. Hey, we're almost done.
And support conservation projects. The goal is to balance appeal and conservation points for victory. You'll use unique cards for animals.
As you can see, once she thinks she is in the living room, she becomes a true gamer. And her board game knowledge is absolutely astounding.
Gen Con is one of the biggest tabletop gaming conventions in the world, held annually in Indianapolis. It features board games, RPGs, and tons of new game releases.
Thank you. Oh, it's your turn in our game of Cascadia. What do you want to do?
Can't wait for this.
I'll take the tile with the bear token to my mountain habitat. Gotta keep that ecosystem thriving. Your turn, dear.
All right, good move. She truly is the perfect board gamer. And you can customize her even further. The AI box connects to a website where you can choose between 50 different personalities for her. She can be a...
Hang on. I just want to see what some of these are. Cause I seducing my best friend's shy brother, a midnight foot domination. He reads my dirty mind. And see, what I like about what I'm doing is, like, this isn't even the point of the video. Clearly the video is a joke. Oh, really? People also gone back and looked at this, huh? You don't say. You don't say.
Even further.
Midnight Temptation in the Break Room, The Vampire's Blood Ritual, Childhood Sweetheart Secret, something. I do see hashtag cream pot internal climate. Oh, wait, they got, okay, biting and blood play. Yeah, okay, vampire. Age difference, yeah. Anal sex, first time submission, group play. I'm just looking at the hashtags. On a hushed 3 a.m. flight to Athens, a bold solo traveler. Oh, someone who could play solo games. But then that's not a solo game.
The AI box connects to a website where
Hashtag exhibitionism, nurse domination, afterglow cling, domination and submission. Excuse me.
you can choose between 50 different personalities for her.
That is a
She
lot.
can be a coworker, your older neighbor, or even your sister, which is great since having a sibling
10 out of 10. No notes.
to play board games with has always been a huge fantasy of mine. Be careful though. Some of the personalities on the site are explicitly labeled as cheaters. Cheating is not allowed at my table, so I've passed on those.
Yes.
Now, what's even more incredible is that all of these AI VineTalk features are very reasonably priced. There are 3 membership tiers. Basic for entry-level voice interaction, Advanced with more features, and Professional for those who are using this for business purposes. I've opted for the Advanced membership, which is only $5.90 for the first month and $79 a month after that.
That's
and
a
sure,
big jump.
that could start to add up, but compared to what I already spend paying people from TaskRabbit to come play games with me, it's honestly a pretty competitive rate. All in all, the FunWest board game sex doll is without a doubt the greatest board game accessory that I own, and I cannot recommend it enough. Now, if you'll excuse us, I've got a 2-handed solo game to get back to, and I think that she's going to be able to help with it.
Did they now? We really appreciate that for our the content. There's a board game review because they're under a misunderstanding. To be candid, the former way to imagine, we pause publication. We also did not anticipate the product being positioned in this way, and it appears we may have selected the wrong collaborator for this campaign. Please do not post the video publicly at this time. This is hilarious. I still have so many questions that I don't think it's being answered. Well. Okay, so I'm guessing obviously this guy's like a joke board game guy, which is fine. And I'm not even trying to give him crap. I did not know what to expect when I saw this title. Because you don't know what to expect anymore when you watch videos. Because that very much could have been a real thing. Like, it's a sex doll that I play board games with. And it's a real thing. The fact that that was like a tongue-in-cheek video was actually pretty funny. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, so that other video? This is a Q&A, and it was a live stream. Yeah, I'm not watching that. But I have to give him props. That was really funny. That was pretty clever. I just want to know what came first. Probably him. But did he actually get a sex doll and then he turned it into a board game thing, or did he think that would be funny? But then it's like he's getting these actual email. I don't know. A lot of questions that I guess maybe that Q&A probably would answer, but excuse me, but wow. Okay. So, yeah, what's been going on? Like I said, I'm meeting up with a friend later for dinner, and I'm gonna try to fix my camera a little bit. So sorry that this is probably, oh Jesus, this might have been a bad idea. Yeah, I don't think I did anything. Oh, I did get a haircut. That was an interesting conversation at the haircut place. There, so I go to Great Clips to get my haircut, and every time I go in there, it's never the same people. Like, the turnover rate in that place is insane because it's always different people. And I get my haircut done if once a month, if not every other month. So it's not like I'm long gaps of not getting my hair cut. I'm getting it done regularly. But it's never the same people. So every time I go in there, there's two different people. So the two that were in there, one of them was doing someone else's hair, and the other one took me. And so, getting my hair cut, she's talking to me about my hair, talking about how hot it is. She's telling me everything she's doing. She's like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to cut this, I'm going to cut here, I'm going to do that. Like, she's telling me everything. And I'm like, I don't cut hair. You do what you got to do. I just want a short. I don't care what you got to do. Fucking get like rulers and compasses and protractors up in there. Whatever you got to do, man, just cut it. And so she's cutting it. Now the other person's done cutting the other person's hair. She's sweeping up the floor now. Somehow, I don't remember how this came up. Came the conversation about this other lady. She thinks that someone is living in her house because she keeps hearing noises upstairs, but she lives in a house, and the only thing that's upstairs is the attic. And so she keeps hearing these noises. And then it turned into her mother-in-law murdered somebody. And now she thinks that the ghost of that person is haunting her house for something. It just turned into a thing. It was interesting. It was wild. Wild to be sure. But yeah. So I got my hair cut. It always looks weird the day of, and I have to shampoo it and to get it the way that I want it. So it always looks really funky like the first day that I do it. Yeah, it looks weird to me. But whatever. I'll deal with it. Yeah. Should I do a round of Mecca Chameleon? It's gonna still be on Google. You know, I realized I don't have my headphones in. I wonder if the audio was coming through that entire time. Guess we'll have to find out. I need... Hang on. There we go. All right, we'll do one. We'll do like 1 or 2 rounds. I don't want to. I don't like doing this all day. Oh man. So I have a question. Does anyone like secretly wish when they have plans that those plans kind of get canceled? I mean, I want to meet. I want to meet this guy, you know, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't be upset if he was like, "Hey, you know what? I'm a little tired right now. I think I just want to go to the hotel and get some grub and just then go to sleep like right now." And I'll be like, "Yeah, okay." Like, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't take it as like a diss or a hurt or anything. I mean, I guess that's just the introvert in me, I suppose, but that's also why I'm streaming this early. I would have done this a little bit later, but I'm not going to be here later. All right. Oh, this is one of these. Should I do the queso? I always forget. This may not work. This may be too popular of a spot now. Sure glad we got all this time. Oh. How was that buried? I'm sorry. How was that buried? You are a lie, sir. Alright, that might be a little better. That might be a little better. I hate that, like, every time you move, you, like, fall. Like, yeah, why does it do that? Why is it every time you move, the camera moves down? I don't understand that. Does anyone have an explanation? Yeah, I think that chair spot got ruined. Because it seemed really bright in there all of a sudden. Oh, I did see some really... You know what? Next time I get... we get back rooms. Oh, I think someone did it. Yeah, someone did it already. I seen this in a YouTube short. Someone did this. All right. Oh, it's on basics, not even on hunter mode, so. Oh, look at you. Well, you had all that time to draw, so. My guy. Okay, I feel way better about mine after seeing this. This is pretty good, though. I like that somebody copied that thing that I saw, and I was going to do it myself, honestly. Did you get him? I sure did. Are you going to do it? Wow. That's amazing. Oh, he also saw the short. I wonder if he looked at that chair, the first thing, and I missed out. Oh, that was somebody actually whistling. You know what's funny? I don't even remember where I hid. I know I'm under a table. Am I under? No. Oh, never mind. I remember where I'm at. I remember now. I don't think he's even... Oh, here I am. What the fuck, dude? Why did you do that? This guy has not once, like, got on the floor and looked. So that's why I think I'm going to be okay. Unless he's about to do it right now, but... That Dillyberg got a lot of points, even though it didn't really do any good. Got two of us left, and minute and a half-ish. Oh, I guess it's actually 2 minutes, huh? I know how numbers work. Not really. I don't know how numbers work. I need someone to teach me numbers. Does anyone know how numbers work? Hit me up. I'm a writer, not a numberer. This dude's confused. He's like, where is everybody? Okay, well, I mean, all right, you were a different color, and he hasn't found me yet. This guy's really, you know what? Should I throw him a bone? I'm gonna throw one bone. There, you're gonna get one bone from me. Okay, that's it. That's all you're getting from me. So you figure it out from there. I don't even think this was particularly a good spot, but this guy doesn't know how to search play. I'm not moving. If he can't get me, he can't get me. I don't know how this is happening.
Nice fucking hacks there, bud. You're fucking sick.
Alright. I wasn't even hacking. That's the funny thing. He just couldn't shoot. Whatever, dude. Oh. Why is this taking forever? Okay. Uh-oh. And I can't get out of it. Okay, well, I don't know what's up with that. Let's try that again. I also hate Chase. The bank or a guy? There we go. Death. Oh, it's a modded map. Do I just leave? Okay. I was not a fan of a modded map anyway. There we go. Whee. I still think it's going to be a modded map. But we'll see. Time is it 5? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to stream for too long. I got a lot done. I unboxed a board game. I told you that I robbed a Criterion channel. We watched a YouTube video about a guy who's got a sex doll he plays board games with. And we did a round of Mecca Chameleon where I got accused of being a hacker because the guy didn't know how to shoot. Maybe I should have got on and been like, well, learn how to shoot. Because I'm just sitting here. I love the whole, like, I can't operate this thing, so it must be a hacker. I love that. What up, green guy? Should I try to guess what you're trying to do? You're going to be a Ninja Turtle, aren't you? Although you stopped painting, so I don't know. Or are you working on the back? No. I like that this dude's all up in this person's face. I think they're trying to be a Ninja Turtle, but they stopped painting. For some reason. Go? Come Come on. I mean, I guess we're waiting for people, I suppose. That's probably why everyone's whistling. Come on, chameleon. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Got a voice chatter. What they saying? You just stopped painting. I want to know what this means. All right. I don't know how you do this. Just subscribe, I guess. Okay. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know how you download maps. I started to download it, and then it just disappeared. All right, I'm going to try that again. Didn't I say something about, like... fart balls? That is a stupid ass name. Goth Girl ASMR. Got me curious, but game maps. Hello there. You seem friendly. Okay. Maybe not. I'm about to just give up. I think there's a second reason why I can't do this very often. All right, yeah, I'm done. All right, that killed it for me. All right. What else? What time is it? 5. Why did I create at 8 o'clock? That's so late. Excuse me. Because I kind of don't want to go that late. Yes. I think I'm running out of steam. Okay. Yeah. All right. So recap. Actually, let's talk about this. So there's a new card game on the market. It actually was on Kickstarter. And it's a new, what's called a TCG, which is a trading card game. Think like Pokemon or Magic. Those are TCGs. So there's a new one of these, and it's called the Cataclysm Arcade. And what drew me to it was the theme. So the theme is, see if I get this all straight. So in the 80s, there was a cataclysm. And so all of humanity had to go live in the sewer systems or the subway systems. And the game takes place specifically in New York, so in the New York subway system. So now fast forward to 2026, after, 40 years after the cataclysm. To entertain themselves, they have a fighting match, and it's called the Cataclysm Arcade. And so the whole thing is you get like these bosses. So this guy is F with me ammo. Yes, you heard me say that correctly. F with me. Is this why people do this? Oh, that's why people do that. All right. Anyway, so you get a leader, and then you get a deck of cards, and you use a deck of cards, and then you use this to fight an opponent. So what's different about this game is you don't have to build decks. You can. But you can buy one pack, and this is the pack. You buy one booster pack, and you can play right out of the packs. And they play just right out of it. And that sounded really cool, because one of my things that I was against was I was playing Star Wars Unlimited, which I wish I was a bigger fan of. I mean, I was obviously a bigger fan of it, but trying to find it here. I don't know how I did that. Well, this thing's Fionky. Oh, I think I may know why it was doing that. There we go. Star Wars Unlimited. Yeah. I have a bunch of these cards. I'm hoping I can sell them at Gen Con. No promises. But what was pissing me off about Star Wars Unlimited is the other people. They were pissing me off because what they would do is they would just buy like $500 cards that like instantly killed you. And then they would buy like 3 of these. So it'd be like, I'm trying to get something going. Okay, I got a guy out. And I'm like, okay, play this guy. He's going to kill your guy. All right, cool. My turn. I got to put another guy out. I play this other guy who immediately comes out. He kills your guy. And it was just like, I couldn't get anywhere. And every game that I played was like that. That was pissing me off, so I stopped playing. So what I like about this is it doesn't feel like it's going to have that problem. Because everyone's on the same playing level. And you can play a game right out of the packs. And there are cards that work well with each other, and then there are ones that aren't necessarily working with each other, but they can still work. And it just sounds really cool. And so I went ahead and just got a couple of packs. So I'm hoping to get to play this. I've not really played it yet. I've looked at the cards, but like all the cards, there's a website where you can look at all the cards. Yeah, so they all look like this, and they all look really cool. And I wish, because there's like ways you could play online versions of like Star Wars Unlimited. Can I even still go there? Oh man, I don't remember. Shit. I don't remember how I logged in. Hang on a sec. Fuck. Oh, sweet. I was right. You know what? Let me show you. Let me show you. All right, I'm trying to remember how the hell. I've not done this in forever. Oh man, 20 seconds. Okay, yeah, this is new. Okay. What? All right, hang on. Oh, damn, they made a bunch of cards illegal. Oh. Does that go for any deck that I got? Yep. Holy shit. Okay, well I can't even play a game. See, this is what happens. I got out of it, and I don't even know what the current shit's going on right now. But no, that sucks, dude, cuz this was actually this deck that I did it all for the Wookiees was actually really good. It was actually like the only decent deck that I've built. That is so annoying that I can't. Is there like a... Yeah, I guess there's not. Damn. That sucks. Alright, well, anyway. The whole point was I got a new game. But we need a version of this. We need this for this. Cause that'd be all over it. It would be great. But I think you're gonna get there. I think it's gonna happen eventually. Just not right now. It's still a fairly new game. It like I said, the Kickstarter just ended a couple of weeks ago. But yeah. But I'm looking forward to this. This looks like a fun game, and again, I think it takes care of that problem of oh well, this card cost me $800, and when I play it, I instantly win. It's gonna get rid of that. I hated that so much in fucking Unlimited, Star Wars Unlimited. It was annoying because it would just be like, okay, you got a little more money than I do. Doesn't mean you should win the game every fucking time. It was so fucking frustrating. But yeah, this looks cool. I'm hoping to play this. I'm hoping to meet up with people at Gen Con and give this a shot, give this a play. I do like the backs. They had little cassette tapes because remember it's supposed to be the 80s. Well, like it started in the 80s, and I think the whole thing is technology hasn't progressed, so you're stuck with like 80s style technology, and you get some like interesting people. Like let's see. So you got this guy. Coney Tooth Fighter. He is a walrus. He's a walrus man, and he has taken his tusks out and using them for nunchucks. Yeah. That's crazy that I can't build. Crazy. None of my decks will work? No. Wow. It's 22 cards that are illegal. Man. Alright. Whatever, dude. Let's get out of here. Anyway. I'm looking forward to this. This is cool. All right. Well, if anyone out there is watching this, I hope you enjoyed. I had fun kind of hanging out, doing some stuff, showing off some things. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do this again. Maybe Monday I can try. Maybe. Tuesday I won't be able to. Wednesday I might. What's my schedule look like? Tomorrow, no. Monday, maybe. Wednesday, maybe. Thursday, maybe. Friday, no. Saturday, no. Okay, yeah. I might be able to squeeze a couple of more streams in just to kind of go over. I kind of like this. This more free-flowing stream, not doing anything particular. Playing a game now and then. That's fun. Okay. Well, thank you for watching down the road. Hopefully this saves. Guess we'll see. I'm hilarious. Like every time I play now, Mecca Chameleon on stream, something funny happens. I don't know why that guy couldn't shoot me. And then he's all, oh, hacker. Fucking get good with the game. Anyway, that's all I got. See y'all later.